Hi, Xavier, and welcome back to what I like to call Merciless Melee Dwarves. Though, what is it? Vanilla Tribal campaign has come to an end, and we're starting up a new campaign, this time in Beta 19, the official release. We're going to be playing with Lord of the Rims, with the Elves, and the Hobbitses, and the Dwarves. We're going to be some of those Dwarves. And because the Elves, you know, it's just such a bunch of slack-jawed daffodils, really, run around prancing on their tippy toes, shooting arrows all over the place. We ain't got none of that here in Dwarf Town. We're the strongest, most stout Dwarves there ever were. And as such, we're going to do a melee-only challenge, something I've never done before. You know what else I've never done before is played in a mountainous map, and I've never made a subterranean base either, oddly enough. I don't even know, what is this, like my 800th hour playing this game, and I think this is literally the 9th long-form series up on this channel now, and I've never built a mountainous base, but I guess the time wasn't right, and now the time is absolutely and dutely right. Let's get into, well, first let's look at the mods. So, as usual, link in the description down below for the mods. Now, Beta 19 came out 4 or 5 days ago, so not everything is updated, but you can see here the mods that I do have and the order I have them installed. The only order that matters is Hugslib here, potentially down through Lord of the Rims. I know Hugslib, Jack Tools, Giddy Up Core kind of in that order. I put these things up here because I was having issues, but then it worked. And then, of course, ooh, look at that. That's what we're going to be, friends. Diggy diggy dwarves. Look at these freaking fools. We're going to crush them in their stupid bows. You kidding me? He can probably do jumping jacks in that thing or use it as like a jump rope. I'm not even sure. Jumping jacks in a bow? Yeah, it makes sense. Little hobbits is, oh, these poor guys. They're going to be like 3 inches tall. Hopefully we don't step on any by mistake. I mean, dwarves are like 15 feet taller than hobbits, that's for sure. I mean, at least in dwarven opinion. But looking down here, I've got a bunch of replacements for old mods. Basically all quality of life things, nothing that changes balance all too much. And here's a whole bunch of things that have yet to get updated to Beta 19 that I might include later. More like cosmetic things for the most part. I don't think I'll use Set Up Camp this time, though. But what I did learn from the last campaign that we abandoned because it got way too easy from the caravanning is that if you do, like, whole colony caravanning and you don't have a base, the game gets way too easy, even on Merciless late game. And if you just sit in a base, it gets way too easy on Merciless, even in the late game. So the plan for this colony is going to be, we make a really cool Dwarven base. Like, just make it organic, make it look awesome and whatnot. Kind of like I did in the Wild West campaign, which is 2 campaigns ago. But we're not going to send the whole colony out until sort of towards the end, and then the goal is going to be to send the whole colony out and crush the Dwarven, or what is it, bandits? Yeah, our not too friendly Dwarven bandit faction on the map. So hang out, build a base, make it really cool. We'll send out some little caravans, which will at most be half the size of the colony. But we'll keep the colony going at all times, and then eventually we'll send everybody out to go kill the bandits. But let's go into new colony. Lots of new things here. We got dwarf homeless scenario, elves, hobbits, and 2 different scenarios for fellowship and settlers. We're going to do dwarves, of course. We've got 4 people chosen from 8. We are going to be starting with stone cutting, clothing, furniture, beer brewing, of course, smithing, recurve bow, and long blades. We're not going to be making any bows, but whatever. And then down here, we got a war boar. I mean, it's called a giant boar, but I mean, come on. We all know it's a war boar, friends. We also start with a grizzly bear. Keep in mind, I have Giddy Up installed, so I can ride these things into battle. Yes, that's going to be a real thing. We got 3 pigs, a bunch of armor, and some steel and some wood. Looks good to me. In we go. Merciless, as per usual. We're going to go for reload anytime, because I'm probably going to have to screw down with mods, but for the most part, it will be not save scummy. As usual. Now, I did go through and find a good seed with a really cool-looking base that I can build an organic Dwarven city out of, and the seed is called Seedy Weedy. If you guys want to replicate that on your own, global coverage 30%, and here we go. Now, since we're about to get into characters, as usual, if you're new to my series, all the characters come from the Patreon pool, and as always, very special thank you to all the patrons who make it possible for me to play this game. I don't know, 800 hours of my life now. Always enjoy it. But if you want a character and you have some money to spare, that's the way to do it. There's a link in the description down below. And if you don't have the money, that's fine too. Sit back and enjoy the ride. But look at this map, guys. Just look at the cool icons and factions on this map. I'm just going to go through them really quick. So we're going to spawn over here on this road. But these guys are elves. These are woodland domain of the elves. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. right near us. There's two other factions of elves, but they're far away. We got the blue guys here. They're the High Council of Elves. And then we have these guys, interestingly, Coastal Havens of the Elves. And they only spawn on the coasts. Look at these guys. Yeah, I bet they're living up. They're living up great up there, I bet. Sure. And then as far as dwarves go, we got the Archway dwarves down here. These are the Dwarven Hill clans. Look, it's like a little hill. Get it? It's a hill clan. Then over here, we've got the Kingdom Under the Mountain. And wait, there we go. Their icon's a little mountain. Isn't that awesome? So those are our two dwarven potential friends. Our dwarven enemies are right here, the dwarven bandits. So the campaign goal will be to eventually come over there and crush those guys. Get them, just wipe them off the map. Then, of course, these little trees here on hills, those are the Shire. I think there's only one Hobbit faction, just the Shire all around. And then there's two factions of medieval townsfolks. We've got the Grey Delta people who are yellow. And we've got the Orange Tiger Chola who are green. And then there's one new biome in this series. Malorn Forest is what it's called. It's got these really big elfy trees. So if I play an elf campaign in the future, then we would play in one of those. But we're doing dwarfs, so we're going to stay the heck out of stupid tippy-toe, like, elven trees, that's for sure. I don't see anything else to really point out here, so let's just jump right in. This is going to be my first ever time playing in a mountainous terrain. I've decided to pick right there. Oh, that's right. I need to do advanced. 275. There we go. 275 by 275. I want to do it slightly bigger because when we were doing the Wild West campaign, I made a really cool town, but it was so well like set up, it was too spacious, and I didn't have any space on the map because the town itself was taking up too much of the space. So we'll do it slightly bigger than normal, and then we've got to decide on the characters. So I already went through this before because I've seen the seed, so I'm pretty sure I know what we're doing here. Damfin, you're out. I think Miri's in. Deefer, no, you're not there. Dofer, Deefer and Dofer. Dofer. I want to bring him and keep his name. He loves shooting. Get out of here, Dofer. We're not taking you. Although he loves mining and crafting as well, and he's pretty good at melee. Ex-husband, Thimber. What the heck is this? Thimber's up here, the Dwarven toy maker. Apparently, these male dwarves were married at one point, and they no longer are, for whatever reason. All right, well, that happened, I guess. Not too interested in their backstory, nor am I interested in Thimber. He doesn't seem all that strong to me. Look at Dane here, guys. He loves the cooking. He loves the melee. He loves the medicine. He's in. Welcome. Miri is... let's see. Likes melee. Steadfast. Likes plants. We need someone who likes plants. We have to have at least one person who likes to plant. That sounds good. Another... Is this a... I was going to say, is it an all-male colony? No, we got male, 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 and female. This character's amazing. Shooting, melee, construction, mining, animals, crafting, medicine, social, psychically dull, and greedy. And then, of course, this character's crazy. Outdoorsy, mining 17 with a burning passion as a dwarf who gets 25% mining speed and 10% mining yield. Insane. Of course, he's going to be drunk 99.99% of the time. So what are you going to do, right? What are you going to do? He'll make up for it. And then, of course, he likes the animals. Get ourselves some boar boards. And I like this. So looking at the team skills, we got lots of emphasis on melee. Make sure everyone can do melee. Yes, everyone can, but Lombert's pretty bad at it, but whatever. Tons of mining, tons of construction, tons of plants, tons of cooking, tons of medical, tons of intellectual. The only thing I need to worry about is crafting. Yeah, we got some crafting. Actually, not very much, but we've got enough. All right, let's do some names now. We got one female name. Unfortunately, Cinnamon didn't make it into the RNG round this time. But you know who did? Mufflet. Welcome, Mufflet, to the colony. Next up, this looks like Swede. And so what I did is I randomed the first 10 names. I got 5 females, and I've got 5 males here on the list from the RNG pool that Google selected from the patrons. So this male dwarf, I'm not sure. This one or that one? I think this one is going to be Kraus. Welcome, Kraus, to the colony. And then down here, we've got one more. And you know what? I haven't put myself in yet. All right, there we go. That looks kind of like me. If I could grow a beard and was 1 foot tall. Rock and roll. Okay, now before I zoom out and show you how amazing this map is that I've selected, I just want to point out a couple of things. First of all, we got a war boar, friends. Look at that war boar. It's like 4 times the size. Look at this. Look at me. I'm as big as a pig. Oh, I'm as big as a pig, and I can rhyme just in time. Anyway, what was I going to say here? Oh, so all of my other campaigns were almost entirely unedited in the first couple of episodes. This one I may do just a light editing here and there when things are boring. The reason I usually don't edit them much is because new players tend to find them, and they find them very helpful for like how to set things up and get started. I'm still going to explain most of what I'm... Look at all this furniture! I'm still going to explain most of what I'm doing, though, just a little bit more editing. If you want to learn more about the game, you can jump to some of my other series where I go into more unedited detail. But God, look at this stuff! Elvish Lounge bed? Of course, elves. Yeah, we're going to make that and put it in a room, and we'll go in there and, like, burn it down every fortnight just for fun. Elvish table? You gotta be kidding me. Elvish candelabra? Dwarven stool. Now we're talking. Dwarvish table. Yes, this stuff is beautiful. Dwarvish end table. Dwarvish dresser? It's beautiful. Dwarven chandelier. Dwarven candle. This stuff. Dwarven brazier box. Silver. Dwarven Ithilidin wall light. Holy. Dwarven Ithilidin lamp. What? It's giant. Wow. Okay, what else we got here? Just looking around at all the different things we've got. Nothing for structure. Oh, no, look at this. Dwarven grand gates as well. Dwarven reinforced doors. Those look like little small ones. Elven grand gate. Yeah, it's not very grand if you ask me. Hobbit arch. That's so tiny. Hobbit door. Look at this earthen hill. I don't know how that works exactly. Huh. I wonder if you're supposed to make, like, an earthen mound for the hobbits and put a roof over it and then a door in. Huh. Interesting. Maybe. Production over here. Looks like we got a blacksmith, anvil, and forge. A basic manager desk. That's good. Because the last, like, 4 campaigns I've had the work tab. Is that what it is? No, the colony manager tab installed, but I haven't been able to research it, so I've just never used it. Now, apparently, they've removed the ability to have to research it, and we can just go immediately straight into it. Fermenting barrel mead, fermenting barrel. Not sure why there's a difference there. And then, of course, I've got Rim Kia once again. I figured that would go very nicely. We're just making the Dwarven colony look a little bit more fleshed out. And then nothing really down here that I can see for floors and whatnot. Shipwreck. Dwarven game table. All right. And overwall vents. Oh, look at that. And there's iron. Apparently, there's a new iron, or a new resource called iron, and then also mithril. And then we've got planning down here. So there you go. All right. Lots of interesting stuff. Here, by the way, is the new map we're playing on. Look at how beautiful this map is. Completely and utterly beautiful. I could not believe I just went in, I typed in a random seed, clicked on a random tile, and this is what I got. And I was like, wow, this is where I want to play. So my thinking here is we set up a very organic Dwarven colony in these running caverns and whatnot. We eventually set up roads in them, or floors in them and whatnot. Just completely organic colony. Got a little bit of a hole here. Maybe we can grow something in there or make like a little children's outdoor play area. We can wall off all the access points into here. Actually, there's only one right there. And then we can wall this up, and then we can kind of do some maybe walls down. This will be like kind of a back door. We'll shut that up, and then we'll have like maybe a main gate here or something. Or maybe we'll have like a gate down here and a gate right there. So hopefully, ideally, the concept is everyone comes in from the north. Of course, we know some of them are going to come in from the south regardless. It's going to throw us for a loop. But look how organic and pretty this place is. Like, we got all these little rivers and lakes and streams and whatnot down here. Actually, there's no rivers or streams. And there's basically just ponds. More like swamps, honestly. It may be like a rain puddle at best. But it's so cool. We can actually grow all of our food in the dark grow zones, like right along the edges. Very organic. I'm looking forward to that. And then, one thing I did notice is that there's 3 groups of... What are these things? Insects or whatever they're called? Mega spiders? I'm not sure. Hives. Regardless, there's a hive up there. We're going to have to wall that off and fight our way over there later. There's another one down here. So expansion into our own base is actually going to be gradual. And we're going to have to fight for it, which is pretty cool. And then over here, we've got another one as well. And that's about it. So, in any event, Pretty cool place to set up a little base. I'll tell you what, I can't wait to see what this looks like in like 20 episodes when we abandon it and run off to kill our dwarven enemies. Speaking of, let's take a look at the faction tab. So we're kind of hostile with the orange guys. Or no, sorry, the orange tiger chola. Not the orange wombat bow. So we're hostile with them. They're green. The yellow guys we're neutral with. So these guys, the dwarven guys we're neutral with, but +4, +3. -95, of course, with the dwarven bandits. We hate them. And then the 3 factions of elves we're neutral, kind of happy about. And the Shire, of course, where everybody loves a hobbit, right? Hobbit stew is nothing more delicious. I also love how the icons up here, they literally just chopped off their legs, but their heads are still centered. So they're just like missing legs. Oh, boy. It's amazing. All right, well, what I'm going to do is take a minute here to think through like how I want to get started, rather than just doing it in real time, and then I'll let you know. All right, and we're in. Now, one thing I want to do, I've just spent about 30 minutes thinking this through, and I just realized, actually, that if I'm not going to use bows, I can't hunt. So there is a mod, but it's not updated to beta 19. I actually downloaded it and tried to install it. Hopefully it gets updated at some point to switch over to melee hunting. That way I can keep with the anti-bow motif. But for now, we're just going to have to use a bow on somebody for the purposes of hunting. And it looks like the best hunter is, of course, by far Swede. Swede, if you wouldn't mind coming up there and equip that bow. And then, as far as the melee characters go, let's take a quick look at everyone once again. So we got a melee of 6 here on Mufflet. On Swede, we've got a 1. That's terrible. Kraus has got a melee of 5. And I got a melee of 12. That's what I want to see. Let's come down here and have me grab that awesome helmet. I'll force wear this thing as well. Fantastic. And then I think we'll give Kraus, you can have the other one. Good. Now, I think if you can hit the home key, right, that unforbids everything on the map. There you go. I've already taken a little liberty here to throw in. This is going to be my my place to put chunks. And we're going to throw in a, not a sculptor's table, but a stone cutting bench, like right next to that to get that going. Of course, we're going to need wood for this almost immediately. So as usual, choppy choppies, guys. Everybody chop all the live long day. Beautiful. I did take a lot of time to go through the work priorities. The same basic priorities I have set up in all my other campaigns, where there's supposed to be maximum fallover and as little issues as possible. Let's do plant cutting here on a 4 on everybody, even if they're not going to do growing so much. So I'll just expand all these. You can see I got Mooflet supposed to be the one who's doing all the chatting, but everyone else is going to take all the prisoners around and whatnot, but not do the chatting. Same kind of thing on Doctor, like the actual doctors do the tending, but Kraus can still do feeding patients and all that good stuff. And similar kind of things here in construction. I kind of min-max that a little bit. One thing I didn't do is do the hauling. I just dropped them on a 5. I always forget to do that. I'll get around to it a little bit later. For now, we'll leave everything on a 5. I'll try not to get massively, massively, massively ahead as I have done in the past. One thing I do need to decide on is who the heck... Ooh, look how good I look, friends. Look how good I look. I need an axe. I need an axe. Whatever I was talking about before, forget about it. We're making an axe. Blacksmith, anvil, and forge. We need 30 iron and 100 granite blocks. Whoa! That's just Aloe. Oh, look, we got Aloe-wish. Look at this, guys. Swede is riding our warboard named Titan. He's riding the warboard. This is incredible. This is unbelievably incredible. Look at my little pigs named Turbo and Plato and Emmeline. This is such a cool little colony. I like it already. All right, I'm getting way ahead of myself here. We need to make this blacksmith... No, you know what we need to do? Is make a place to... Okay, hold on. Let me pause for just a second here. My plan was, before I got super excited by 900 things, let's make this like a really quick little... whoopsie daisy, I screwed that up there. Let's make this a really quick little... area. Build a roof. I don't even need to do that if I just claim it, I think. Where's the claim key? It's under orders. It's so weird actually having all the mods back after not having them for such a long time. That's good. All this stuff here. Can I double click on this? Ooh, select similar. Oh, I've missed you, select similar button. I have missed you. But anyway, I want to kill all these deers like right away. Let's get those guys on hunt, and then we can use their hides, hopefully before the night is over, because it's 8 o'clock in the morning. We can use their hides to make bedrolls for everybody. So that was kind of the plan. Who's on hunting? Swede's the only one who actually has the ability to hunt, so we'll have to take Mooflet off of hunt. Swede, you're going to have to bump that up to a 3. Let's make sure Swede's going to do that. Well, Swede's actually doing construction first, which is good. Because under construction, I have a couple things set on 2, which is remove roofs, build roofs, because those are always very important, and uninstall things as well. Now, it says we need recreation variety, so let's put something in really quick. Silver, steel, or wooden dwarf game. We'll just make a wooden dwarf game. We'll put the wooden dwarf game in the hallway up here, I suppose. Nice. Look at Swede riding Aloysius over here to go hunt a deer, I think. Yeah, look, he's hunting the deer from a bear. Listen to the sound of that. It's amazing. Look at Swede go. Boom. Nice work, Swede. I'm going to shut off these piles. Over here is where I was going to put my butcher's spot. Let's put in a quick production thing here for a butcher's table. This is iron, by the way, for those of you. I haven't seen any mithril on this map, but that's iron. This is silver. Iron looks a little bit more reddish than before, I suppose. And this is jade, as always. Yeah, I don't know where the heck mithril is. Here's gold. Nice little thing of gold over there to mine out for us. Yeah, I don't have a clue what mithril looks like. I don't know. Maybe at some point we'll see it, but... For now, it's all about getting ourselves a nice, clean place where we can have light. Ooh, a wall sconce. 5 iron, 20 wood, or a torch lamp. I would like to put in a dwarven chandelier. It's 111 steel. We actually do have that much if we brought it down here in a stockpile. Let's hang one in here just to look around in this beautiful room of ours. And one thing we're going to do, or need to do rather, is just have like some kind of stockpile. I don't have an indoors one yet. I could probably make one in this kind of cubby up there. It's a little bit out of the way. But I mean, it's not actually all that bad. Let's make this our de facto stockpile. We'll make it up to, say, there. And then let's just throw in like a quick wooden wall here. Beautiful. I'm just going to do simple wooden doors for now. That'll be our stockpile, and we'll claim that hopefully pretty soon. Once these guys get done, there's a lot of orders going on. People are chopping trees. Wood is always a huge priority this early. Nice. We got our first dough over there ready to be eaten up. And I figured down here would be our disposing trash pile for old corpses and whatnot. So, looks good. All right, I'm going to shut off the visibility of the zones, make it look a little bit prettier. Another thing I'm going to do is do a grow zone here. This is the only decent-sized grow zone. So what you do to make... This doesn't work anymore, the rich soil thing. Like, it just doesn't function, the mod. But you can fix it by just placing a one-tile grow zone, hit rich soil, and you can expand it like that. Really cool. I mean, it was cooler when it was working in the last patch, but the fact that it works at all, one way or another, is good. Let's go for corn, hay grass, usually rice. Doesn't make sense. I don't know if dwarves really eat rice. Ooh, look at Swede riding a bear, carrying a deer on his back. Holy mother of amazing Batman. This is incredible times right here. Unbelievably incredible. I think we should be done chopping trees any minute now. So, I think once they're done, we should start immediately making stuff. What are you guys up to? I bet they're going to spend the first night outside. Yeah, so our first walls are getting put in. Beautiful. Nice. Look at that. Nice. We got our first butcher's table. That's so much faster when you can ride animals all over the place, huh? Let's butcher creatures, do forever. And that's about it. I don't have any place to bring the meat thinking about it now. I suppose I could build like a little chef room down here. Let's see. Fueled stove. 80 iron for the fueled stove, is it? All right, well, I guess we'll have to put that right here. Not going to be like my favorite place to put it, but it will suffice for now. And we don't have any iron. We just have steel. Can I right-click on this and do mine-connected ores? Yes, I can. Beautiful. All right, everyone's going to spend one night outside, but that won't be too bad. And then plain leather is what we need over here for furniture. Just very cool. Oh, you know what? We could just make beds because we have the technology. I didn't even think about that. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. Well, never mind the leather then. I was just assuming I didn't have the technology for it. But since I do, let's make a bunch of wooden beds, like, right out of the gate. We need 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful. Put a little bit of a salted pot? What is this? Wooden salted pot? Sweet. Let's throw that in there. I'm going to actually try to make the colonists a little bit happier this time around. Wow, look at these things. Dwarven brazier box, a pit for flame to grow and light its surroundings. I probably shouldn't have gone overboard on that chandelier, but I wanted to get straight into awesomeness. Hopefully no one goes, like, super crazy tonight. And then floors, let's just rip out those steel floors. Wonderful. All right, tomorrow morning should be fantastic. Raid, what the heck? What do you mean raiders remain? Insects, 4 left, 2 left, 2 left, 6 left. Oh, interesting. Well, we actually don't want to mess with that so much, so we'll leave that alone. Just for the time being. Should I set up my animal zones? I'm not really sure where they're going to go. We'll just let the animals go wherever they want for now. Oh, chandelier! Come on, guys, put in some wood. Put in some wood. I want to see that thing go. Ooh, the pigs are having a good time here in the bedroom. Beautiful. Everything looks fantastic in this. We need some wood right there, though. Very important. There it is. Play-Doh just basking in the glorious sunlight of a dwarven chandelier. Everything looks... Look, Kraus rode the boar titan in here to sweep up the dirt. Probably rode in more dirt than he swept up, but whatever. That's fine. Better than nothing. Imagine how much faster hauling's gonna go when all this stuff gets on. This is indoors now. Believe it or not, I have a place. Maybe what I should do, actually... Let's build a copy of this thing up here. And then we'll get this out of here. Just cancel that. This is indoors, and all the meat's up there anyway, so it looks good. We got our first little rice harvest here. It's small. You know, it's modest, but it'll be sufficient for now. Ooh, listen to me go. What do I got for mining? I've got a mining of 4, and you can see my skills go. Who was the ultimate miner, though? That was my question. The ultimate miner was Swede. Swede, what are you doing? Are you just hauling stuff? Looks like he is indeed hauling stuff, yeah. Interesting that he's hauling. Wow, look at that iron. Actually looks like iron. That's crazy. And there's multiple different, like, styles of it as well. Wow. Pretty cool. And over here we got our stone cutters thing. Now, it said something about various blocks. We got limestone and sandstone here. What else do we have floating around? Looks like sandstone and limestone. I'm not sure which one I'm going to go for. Probably the limestone, I think, primarily. And we could do sandstones for, like, floors and whatnot. But... let's do make limestone blocks. We'll do this until we have X. We, of course, are going to make the X 500, because that's what I've always done. I think we actually will take it to the best stockpile. And then if we absolutely need to, we'll throw sandstone in, and we'll do the exact same deal here. 500 blocks. Wow, amazing. Now, we're going to need a little bit more food, of course. One thing I would love to do is grow some corn stalks or whatnot, like around here. Wouldn't that just look cool? Let's throw one in. Grow zone, rich soil only. Woo, look how cool this is. Oh, wait, is it not working? Oh, I see. It's only connecting the ones that can be connected. So this is going to be a lot more difficult. I wish that mod works so we just get one big thing going there. But maybe potatoes, actually. Potatoes aren't really good in the fertile dirt, but it seems like something dwarves would eat. Unlike rice. You know? I mean, or corn. I guess we'll just do corn. I'm gonna have to go in there manually a little bit later. We can probably do... Can I expand that zone by any chance? Whoops, I could, but only into terrible places I don't want it to be. Yeah. It's not at all what we want. Shrink that down by a couple of tiles. All right, down here I can probably put in a couple more. Right in this area. I guess we'll do corn. Seems like something... Whoopsie daisy. How the heck do you do this with the mod? So you do the grow zone, then you click this, then you click rich soil. I just explained this to everybody and I like forgot how to do it 5 seconds later. All right. That'll be kind of like a nice little corny area. Looking good. All right, everyone's got rooms, I think. Everything's unowned. Where is everyone? Do we just have nighttime dwarves? Is that what's going on here? Going for a walk. Yeah, 10 o'clock. Oh, it's happy fun time hour. Look at this, Aloysius. Aloysius and Kraus riding in the war boar and the war bear into our perfectly beautiful looking place. Oh, it's amazing. And they just had some meat and fell asleep. Now they're gonna make a huge mess if I allow them to stay inside. So we're gonna have to clean that up for sure. Look at how fast I mine. It's so nice starting a game actually being able to mine. I want to see Swede mine though. Swede mining is gonna be amazing. By the way, I didn't need to cut all those meats up. Thinking about it now. This says we need a bunch more iron. We actually have that, so tomorrow we'll go finish that up. Then we'll start cooking meals. I only actually killed all those deers, not to get the meats, but rather to get their hides, thinking I needed to make bedrolls. There we go. Mooflet filled that right on up for us. Let's go in for... Ooh! Prepare cram! Lembus! Grind lembas flour. Grind bulk What the heck is all this? What's cram? An indefinitely fresh biscuit formed from a combination of raw meat and raw plant ingredients. Much of the ingredients are wasted. Huh. But it doesn't spoil. Interesting. So it's kind of like pemmican. It's like the new version of pemmican. What's Elvish bread loaf? We ain't making none of that. Lembas flour. Make delicious Elvish bread, which can be used to make Elvish whey bread. What's lembas? Long-lasting whey bread. I see. Far superior to survival meals in a pinch. Okay. And the bulk lembas flour is just bulk lembas flour. Let's make, this is pretty cool, but let's just set up maybe simple meals. Do until we have, actually we have 4 people, they'll eat 8 meals a day, 16, 24 before they're spoiled, so we'll make that up to 20. I suppose, you know what, normally, let's just drop it on the floor. We don't want people running individual meals all over the place. We do want to pause, let's say 15 sounds good. Awesome. All right, not a bad little start. Now, one thing I should think about is defenses, for sure. So let's start throwing in just a couple of things. Wherever there's, like, enemies on the prowl, we'll throw in a couple of walls and whatnot, just kind of lock them in so we don't have to worry about it. I don't know what to do with that insect jelly. I really don't have a clue. I'm scared to go after these guys. Let's put a door right there. Here and here, we'll lock them off. Cancel that one out. Beautiful. Now, I don't know if they can just walk through these if they want to or what. This, we can come in from this direction. This is so cool, this little alcove here. Can't wait till we actually start making real bases, or real rooms here and there. Huh. Yeah, I'm really not sure if a door here is going to help. We'll put a single door there. We'll put a single door here and like a wall. Just so we kind of have some hope and protection and safety and whatnot. Now, here's an idea. What kind of animals are there on the map? Ooh, Mooflet's bonded to Titan and... sorry. Titan's bonded to Mooflet and Elowishes is bonded to Swede. Fascinate. Did I not do my sleep hours the right way? No, I did. Everyone like has fun times and then goes to sleep. Now, I don't think anyone's a night owl. Let's check real quick. Greedy, psychically dull, outdoorsy, chemical interest, psychically deaf, gourmet, steadfast, xenophobe, industrious, creepy breathing. Oh, by the way, I'm only getting dwarves in this colony, if I didn't mention. Look at this, guys. Swede is driving. He's driving wood places on a bear in a cave. This is such a Swede thing to do. Swede, get out of there. It's not safe to go alone. I don't know what to say about those things. We need to make weapons. That's what I want more than anything right now. How do I make... Oh, first of all, what are my research trees here? Plate armor. That's going to be the first thing we research for sure. We have to build a bench for that. All we can really research is psychoids, tree sewing, devil strand, carpet making, passive cooler, pemmican, great bows, plate armor, a couple of doors, basically hinges and gates and curtains, and then some Rimkia rustic for that is it. There's not going to be much research in this campaign. Makes sense though. Dwarves, you know, they don't the brains, they're small. They're small guys. And you know what they say about people with short height when it comes to brains. And if you don't, well, you should. Simple research bench. Should we put... do I have time to do this right now? I do want to make iron armor more than anything. That would be really cool. Where would I put it? The only indoors place is up there, but that's a little bit packed. But at the same time... Ooh, you know what? Let's just throw it down here. We'll just throw it down there. It looks so cool, this little place. Wooden stonecutter's table. Hand tailor, butcher, sculptor. This is what we need. Blacksmith, anvil, and forge. 30 iron. And I need to make... Oh, does it actually have to legitimately be out of granite blocks? The central hub of development for creating weapons, and it does... Oh, no. If it has to be from granite, I thought you could just change it. Sandstone, silver. I don't think there's any granite on the map. That can't be right. I don't think that's right. Because then I couldn't make a blacksmith under any circumstance. Iron wall. There's actually a lot of... Oh, there's a steel wall. Oh, look at that. Apparently this is an iron wall. Huh. Someone thought to put that in. Well, I don't know what to do about this granite blocks thing, because I can't click on it to change it. Let me go look at it one more time, right? So, we have the 30 iron, I think. Let's expand all these things up here. We got 4 iron. Huh. Do we need some kind of blocks, is the idea? Maybe that's just, we just need some kind of blocks. We have this set up for the limestone. Who's going to do our crafting is the thing. It looks like Mooflet. Let's see what Mooflet's doing right now and just get an idea. Hauling steel. Yeah, we're still in like the settle in phase where we're hauling stuff from all over the map. Let's get Mooflet not on the hauling though. Let's put that behind all of this stuff so at least someone. Visitors have arrived from Terrell, from S. I'm assuming that's south. They are afraid to enter your territory for the following reasons. No guest beds and insects. Let's send them away. That's right, I do have hospitality installed. I just forgot that I had it. I'm not sure how to use it best. Ah, here we go. Now Mooflet's making a brick. And then Mooflet will carry that brick where we need it, and then we can probably make... Yes, there we go. Instead of making granite, we make limestone. Okay, perfect. Where do I make this? We don't really have much room, but I guess I'll put it... How big is this? It's huge. It's huge. I like it, though. I like it a lot. We're going to make sure this is a wall. Walled off area, so we'll just do something like that. Wow, people are getting stuff done. This is the most functional early game colony I've ever seen. For sure. We need 100 limestone blocks and 30 iron. We've already got the iron in there. Tomorrow we'll get the limestone blocks. We've already got 60 over here. Then we can make weapons and some kind of level of armors for everybody. I'm not sure who's going to research. I didn't actually put anyone on it. Looks like Kraus. Oh yeah, he's got an 11 on researching. Let's make him not the cleaner. So we'll make him research on like a 6, cleaning on a 7. And then the actual cleaner, I think, is probably going to be Swede. Well, Swede's a really good miner, though, but probably only after we're done cleaning. Then again, everyone's a good miner, so I'm not even sure. Maybe Mooflet should be the cleaner. Yeah, I think so. Ooh! I think we should name our faction. We're going to name our faction... Great Hammer to the face! Alright, now, what should this settlement be called? Azen Nalahama. Sounds good to me. Okay. The name isn't valid? What name isn't valid? What? Why? Do I have to get rid of these exclamations? There we go, yes. Ah, this is fun. I'm feeling like this is going to go somewhere and be productive. Whoa, watch. Someone just came in here. That was dangerous. Maybe I should make like a no insect go zone or some such. We need defenses. That's a good idea. Yeah, we actually kind of do. But what we need more than that, since we're not really going to fight guys from range. Let's look under security here. All we've really got is spike traps. I can make them out of sandstone, actually, once we get around to that. There we go. Mooflet's building up our forge. That is a huge... What is that? Is that 2 by 8? That's the... Yeah, that is. That is the biggest building I've ever seen, except for, like, those huge cloth tables. You're not staring at the door. She wants to go. Mad Racken. A Mad Racken, friend. Let's go hunt that thing up. It's probably not going to be a big deal. Although, nobody has any weapons thinking about it now. Like, literally nobody has a single weapon in the entire game. So maybe we should be a little bit smarter. Actually, Klaus is about to get wrecked. So let's get both of you guys up here. This raccoon. This raccoon. Ooh, look at all these buttons down here. Defend, hunt. When enabled, drafted colonists will automatically fire on passive wild animals. Can we turn that on? On passive wild animals? Drafted hunt. No, I don't think so. Let's come up here and get everybody attacking this thing. Especially Swede. Oh, Swede's actually going to try to use the bow from back there, it looks like. Unfortunate. I hate to be using bows, but until the mod works, we don't really have too much choice to do melee hunting. Alright, guys, get ready. It's going to be Dwarven Fists. Dwarven Fists of Steel. Get in there! Punch the Racken! Punch it! Nice. First fight over. Raccoon teeth got bitten in the neck. Poor Kraus. I wonder if Kraus is going to become the first ever vampire. Sounds like something that would happen from something like that. In any event, we were making this. Then I want to queue up some items here to fight with. Oh, really? Mooflet, really? Mooflet, come on. Mooflet, come on. I can't right-click on it either. I just wanted to do it. Oh, there we go. Swede took care of it. I just wanted to queue it up. Look how cool this looks. Little hammer and a forge in the mountains. It's amazing. Look at all of this stuff. Smelt steel from iron. Oh, is that how that works? Make mace, make gladius, make sword, make club, knife, iqua, spear, short bow, recurve bow. Here we go. Make long-bearded dwarf chain coat, hill dwarf armor, mountain dwarf armor, hill dwarf helmet, hill dwarf lord helm. Make dwarf shield, knotted green, heraldry noble, hill dwarf shield, make mountain dwarf shield, make puzzle box, dwarf make marble labyrinth. What the heck is this? One marble labyrinth dwarf make. Okay. Oh, make dwarf battle-ax. Make a dwarf double-bearded axe. Make noble dwarf sword. Holy freaking stuff, Batman. Make elf robe woodland. What we can do when someone gets really, like, stupid and runs around annoying the colony is we can make an elf robe and force them to wear it, and then he'll have to run around with an elf robe for, like, a week. It'll be hilarious. And we can zoom in and make fun of him all the time. It's online now. Beautiful. Elf buckler, elf saber, elf lang, whatever that is. Galadrim, elf helmet, Sylvan elf. Look at all this stuff. Noldoran, elf shield. Make hobbit ankle biter axe. Ankle biter, because they're short. Get it? It's amazing. All right. Obviously, we need to make either a Dwarven Battle-Ax or we need to make a Dwarven double-bearded axe. Now, I don't know what the difference is. Let's take a look. We need 160 ingredients. Okay. And it's 434 to work. Let's compare that to this one. 450 work, 185. So it seems like the double-bearded axe is more. We can make it out of iron, mithril, plasteel, silver, steel, uranium, gold. Okay, probably just make it out of iron. Although it says we can smelt iron into steel. I'm wondering how that works exactly. Make steel from iron. Use heat to separate useful steel from iron. Ingredients, 30 iron. Products, 20 steel. I see. So it's just kind of like you gotta make steel. And that's going to be probably better than iron. It's going to take a while to get it done, though. I'm not sure if we have the time to do that. I should probably just make a couple things right out of the gate. Let's compare these weapons to each other. The Dwarven Battle-Ax is 42% penetration, 11.27 DPS. That's insane. This is better. The Dwarven Double-Bearded Axe. It's just straight up better. All right, let's make one of each, actually, for now. And wait a minute. Dwarven Double-Bearded Axe. Does that mean it's two-handed? A massive axe that takes 2 hands to wield. What about the other one? Probably the same thing. We're not going to have no shield. I was thinking about making a single-headed axe designed for war. Doesn't say that it needs 2 hands to wield, though. Maybe we should just make battle axes and shields. Just to see what it looks like. Because we are going to need to defend against arrows, is my thinking. As much as I'd love to do all double two-handed axes, we're probably going to get wrecked by elves at some point. Make dwarf shield noble. Let's just make like a cheap knotted one and see what happens. Yeah. Not even sure what to make it out. Let's not make it out of wood, though. Ingredient. Oh, I see. Requires 40 ingredients and it requires 20 wood. All right, good. Well, that's how all that works. Summer is here, friends, but winter is coming. One thing we're probably going to need is more grow zones. So we'll throw in one of these guys down there. Beautiful. We'll expand it like this. Not sure. I might maybe like... I'm not sure what to do with this, to be honest. Not potatoes. Maybe we should make strawberries. I never usually do that. Another thing I should really get going is some heal roots. Thinking of it now. So why don't I come over here, slap you in. Just whatever I can get out of this kind of zone. Which is not very much. Tiny little smidgen there. We'll get some heal root coming from you. Okay, nobody could even do that, unfortunately, so... And there we go. I don't think we're actually doing any research yet. Down to 44 meat, 31 packaged survival meals, 19 regular meals. Should have some rice in the not-too-distant future. Probably would behoove us to have a little bit of lights in here. Let's try to make one of these boxes, shall we? We'll just make it out of wood. We'll put one over there, and we'll put, like, one over here just to see what happens. Really curious. Should be really quick to get these things done. There we go. There we go. Those are cool looking. This is amazing. Look at how much iron. Oh boy, are we gonna actually crush ourselves here? I'm a little bit worried about it. No, I don't think so. Whoa! Okay, that was scary, but it was just a flash storm. It just happened to be at the worst possible time. And there's apparently a cougar out there hunting a turtle. Not that I care none about that. Alright, I just want to make sure that we get some weapons and armor going here. Mouflet, how much longer here? Wow, he's cruising through that thing. I have never set up so much of a base in the first, like, 5 seconds of a game before. Hopefully we actually get legitimately raided by a lot of guys and it's pretty dangerous. Just in case that... Usually the first... It's about 45 minutes till the first one comes in. Let's put a wooden trap here and a wooden trap there and a wooden trap here. Just for now. I really want to see what happens, though, when our first crafting is... Oh, there it is! Look at that! Steel Dwarf Battle-Ax. Normal. So next up should be the shields. And we'll give that to our best melee character, which, as I recall, was me. I think. Melee 6. Swede's got a 1, 5. Yeah, I got a 12. I've got a 12. And I got a helmet as well. Oh, little Aloysius sleeping in here. Oh, we ran. A Titan just sat outside like a good little war boy. This is amazing. Like, okay, well, moods are not very good. So the next thing is probably getting people into their own rooms and trying to figure out where I'm going to put those rooms and how they're going to look. Wow, half the forest is borne down, friends. That is not good. I didn't check out the wildlife tab. Warg, alpaca, grizzly bear. Okay. Looks like a female grizzly bear. Lots of wild boar. Where do I get war boars? Does anyone know? Let me know in the comments down below. Do I have to go to a different biome to get another war boar? Please tell me I have a... Yes! I have a male bear! What that means is once we get decked out here, we can start going out and trying to tame the other one, and then we can get a fleet of bears who can breed. Imagine that. Who would be our best animal handler? Swede has a 16. Holy. Alright, Swede. I'll go out there. I'll protect you while you try to tame that bear. But first, we have to finish the shields here. Make dwarf shield knotted. Not a very good shield. We can make it out of iron and wood. Yeah, we got all those ingredients. It's going to be Mouflet when Mouflet wakes up. There's the final diggy. Heat wave now as well. Alright, that's less than ideal because we don't have passive coolers done yet. I don't think. Nope, we absolutely do not. Switch over to that really fast. I think it's actually cooler in the cave, though, so we probably shouldn't be too bad inside the caves, although I don't know. No, it looks exactly the same temperature. It's just going up, 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 up. And half of our trees are already burnt down. That's sad. Hope the bear doesn't leave the biome. Aloysius, what happened to you? You got bitten by a tortoise. What? Go take a nap and get yourself treated, you doofus. I didn't put down sleeping spots, so of course they're not going to do that on their own. Let's put some out over here behind. There we go. Now he'll go rest and someone will go take care of him, I hope. Yep, Swede took care of it. Alpacas joined. Boy, there you go. Apparently, I have 2 alpacas of both genders, so we can produce more. Amazing. Ooh, there's our first rice harvest. Which means, you know what that means? We can add a bill over here to make cram. Let's just do that forever. And that, we're just going to drop it on the floor. What a mess this place is. But all that really matters here is Mouflet finishes up the shields. Bam! Ooh, look at that. It's so cool. I'm right there already waiting for it. Let's go have me equip that axe. Bam! Equip the shields. Bam! Take a look at my character. Yes, I've got a shield and an axe. What does the shield do? This is fast to craft common shield often employed by dwarves. Shooting accuracy, -50. Who cares? Weapon. Melee. Does that get added? 5.11 damage per second. Melee armor pen, 9.3. Shield. Damage absorption, 100. Melee block, 100. How does that work? Seems insane. Ranged block, 50. All right. Well, we'll mess around with that a little bit more later. What I want to do for the end of this episode here is try to see if we can't get that other bear tamed, because that would just be incredible. Where is this grizzly bear? He's right there. All right, Swede, as soon as you're ready, you are riding job to clean some dirt. Riding job, refueling a limestone. All right, let's take a look over here in Swede. Sweet is the animal handler extraordinaire. He should have taming on a 5. He does. Let's get his cleaning actually back a little bit more so it comes after the taming. So he should do that next. Refueling limestone. Hauling rice. Riding to job. Maybe tomorrow. Cleaning dirt. Wandering. I'm not really understand. Okay, major breakers are setting in now. This is not good. Where's that bear? Let's just, I want to go, I'll go do it manually, I suppose. Let's also clear all these force things just in case. Wait a minute. What? It's gone! All the animals on the map are gone, and now there's 5 alpacas and 4 tortoises? No wonder why he didn't go to do it. What the heck is this? Why did they all leave? No, I want my bear. No, that was our one and only opportunity, and I blew it by not even trying to do it. Bloody hell. That's unfortunate to the ultimate extreme. All right. I think that's probably good for our first episode. I gotta go let 3 out. She's been patiently staring at the door for like 50 minutes. This is amazing. This is super amazing. There's so many things I can do here. My goal is to get out of this place. Let's take a quick look at everybody's needs, because moods are not... Yeah, recreation to pride. Did we ever make the game? We didn't. Why not? Oh, we need cloth. Whoopsie daisy. I didn't even realize we have 0 joy. 0. Like 0 joy anywhere. All right. We're going to have to put in some cloth somewhere. Let me think about where we would put that. I guess it would have to be like right here. Let's expand that grow zone. It's not very big, but I mean, we'd only need like 80. There we go. Great. Let's grab this. We'll throw that in for cloth, which is cotton. Beautiful. Then let's go back and take a look at everyone's needs really quick. Greedy for impressive bedroom, minor pain, darkness. Yeah, everyone, well, we have a little bit of light out there. They should be okay. Most people. This is so cool. That is just amazing. Imagine the grand halls we can make. Unsightly environment. Most things are clean except that people are working over here and whatnot. We need to really optimize that. And probably, you know what? Actually, like, reinstall this right over there. That'll at least be something. I can do a little bit between episodes, like setting up the food to set up some benches or whatnot. So this is all, like, much more efficient. And then we got 8 without a table. Didn't even think about tables, like a complete doofus, even though I mentioned they existed. Let's just slap one down someplace. We want to do Dwarven table 1x2. I like that a lot. Iron, of course iron. Of course we need an iron table, friends. Where would our meals go? I don't know. This is a lame little room. I could put them over here, just, you know, dwarfs. Ooh, right there. Yes, 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 yes. Dwarven stool. Iron Dwarven stool. Look at this. Bam, 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 bam. Do we have enough iron for all this stuff? We got 853. Yeah, we sure do. All right, let's actually let this go a little bit more because I want to see these things get done. That's 2 things I should have done a long time ago. God, does that look good. Visitors have arrived at Alzanalahama from east. They are afraid. Nah, get out of here, friends. Not safe for you. Ooh, and Mooflet's sitting down on the bench, getting some comfort. All right. Next up is definitely going to be individual bedrooms now that we got a table here. And maybe some floors. Rare thrumbos. A small herd of thrumbos has come in. Yeah, it's fine. Spacious interior. That's pretty easy when you just move into a cave. Look at how big this fire. It's just not getting put out. Really wish that bear didn't leave, but yeah, lots of questions to think about here. Like, first of all, can I kill these things? Second, what kind of weapons? I'm going to take some time between episodes to figure out like what kind of weapons I want to make. I kind of want to make everyone look different. I got to tell you though, I look amazing. When I have my short sword or my axe and my shield out with my helmet and whatnot. Look at all these dopes. We got a whole legion of animals. I can set up the workbench to actually do piggies, like piggy farming and whatnot. And I think we mostly want to spend all of our time in the cave when the time comes for that. It's 105 outside in the caves. It's actually cooler. Yeah, look at that. 88, 88. In these ones, it's 98, 93, 105. So that means we don't have to worry about heat waves that much. So you know what? Let's actually forget about the passive cooler and go back to plate armor. We'll stick on that. Anyways, I'm looking forward to this campaign. We can make ourselves armor, weapons, swords, shields, get a whole bunch of war boars. Ride the war boars all over the town. Get this little place looking good. Individual rooms. Get the colony bigger. And then we can start going out and doing some adventure times. Doing some quests. Go trade with the elves or kill the elves, one or the other. And then eventually come over here and assassinate the Dwarven bandits. That, however, is all in the future. Anyway, this is the first episode of the series, so I very, very much appreciate everyone clicking the like button. It absolutely makes it so that other people can see it by virtue of YouTube algorithms that make no sense, but you know, that's how they work. People click the like button, YouTube's like, oh, they liked it. Maybe someone else will like it. I'll go show it to them. So if you wouldn't mind clicking that, I would very much appreciate it. If you're new to the channel and you want to see more, hit the subscribe button, and if you've never bought this game, but it looks amazing, for the love of God, I absolutely recommend buying it. The link in the description down below. If you want to give me a little bit of a cut there, would appreciate it from the Humble Store. But that's about it for this series. Also, let me know in the comments down below what you'd like to see. If you have any ideas on what I should make and where. I'm thinking like a Dwarven armory or something like that. Like a grand eating hall. Because we're dwarves, we have to just go crazy. We have to go crazy. Like this right here, I think, is going to be our dining hall. We cut the whole thing out. Mine the whole thing out. We put like a 1x1 dining stool right in the middle. 700 chandeliers all over the place. It's going to be like every role-playing game of all time where dwarves just make these infinitely ginormous bases even though they're 1 foot tall and never use them. But so far, so good. This is coming along fine and dandy. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. You can zoom in and make fun of them all the time. It's online now. Beautiful. Elf buckler, elf saber, elf wang, whatever that is. Galadrim, elf helmet, Sylvan elf. Look at all this stuff. Noel Doran, elf shield. Make hobbit ankle biter axe. Ankle biter, because they're short. Get it?